I gotta say, it's been very hard past few days. Those of you that don't know, my husband tested positive for COVID, and thankfully we're getting through the worst days. We're going into the 5th day of him recovering. He is feeling a little better now, slowly, but we're getting through it. Thank God. This is why I feel comfortable now, and I feel better to go ahead and start vlogging our recovery and our process of getting through this COVID. I did isolate the girls as well. The day before we got the phone call that he tested positive, I did isolate them already in the room to prevent from them getting infected as well. Thankfully the girls haven't had no symptoms as of right now, so I thought it was best to keep them away instead of having them wander around the house, because he was already getting really sick 3 days before we found out that he was positive, because we got the phone call on Sunday morning. So on Saturday, the day before, is when I had already put them in the room. And Tyson, I had to put him away as well, also in his kennel. For him, he just stays in there the whole day. I only take him out to go to the bathroom and to eat. And then I put him away right away because I'm trying to prevent from him getting infected as well. Even though they say there's been only a few dogs in the States that have gotten the virus, but still we're just trying to keep him safe. I'm feeling okay. I'm not having no symptoms also. Manny has just been in the room in there, and he stays in there all day and night, and I just take food to him to the door, as well as the girls. His medicine and his teas. I've been doing a lot of home remedy teas to help him feel better and to not let the infection get into his lungs. It was only one day, which was Sunday night. He really scared me. He just came down from the room and said, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I need air. He walked outside and came back in, and he said, I just can't. I need you to call 911, call the ambulance. I need to go to the hospital. And the first thing that I kept thinking in my head was no, you are not going to the hospital. We're going to get through this. You know, you're okay. You need to get that out of your mind. You think you need to go to the hospital because of everything you've been seeing, on social media of patients with COVID ending up in the hospital. But you're not going to be that one person. I just kept telling him, you're not going to be that one person. You're going to get better here at home. I'm going to help you. If you go to the hospital, they're going to kill you. With everything going on, it's just not safe. I just felt like he was going to get worse if he went to the hospital. So I immediately got Emily's nebulizer machine, her breathing machine, and I put on some Buterol. I put him on that machine. He had 2 vials of that. And I put alcohol on him to smell and on his face. He started feeling a little better. Thankfully, I was able to get help from my boss as well, and he told me to go to work. Pulse oximeter, so I could keep checking his oxygen levels. And as long as they weren't dropping, they stayed in the 90s, then he was okay. There was no need for him to go to the hospital, he told me. If it gets to 80, then start driving. But if not, then he's okay. So I had to go in the middle of the night, at 11 p.m. I went over there, and I had Jose, my friend, meet me there in the parking lot. And he waited for me outside while I went inside the facility, so I wouldn't be walking in there by myself because it's dark outside and it's not safe. And I went in there and I got what I needed to get. I came back home, and I kept telling Emily, make sure you talk to your dad, stay upstairs in your room and just keep yelling his name, make sure that he stays alert. And if something happens where he doesn't respond back, then call me immediately or call 911. Thankfully, he kept responding. And he was able to be okay while I left the house to bring the stuff. As soon as I hooked him up to his pulse, he saw the numbers, they were normal. I kept telling him, look, this is where they're supposed to be. You're okay. You do not need to go to the hospital. I think the breathing treatment helped him as well. And he was okay. There was no need for him to go to the hospital. So thankfully that worked for us. and he's doing a lot better now. He's starting to recover a little bit more. He still has a little bit of fever, but it's not like how it has been these past 4 days. So I'll take you guys through the rest of the routine so you guys could see. Take care, everyone. Be safe. Take good care of your family. And just be very careful, because all I could say is that we've been very careful ourselves. Always wearing a mask, so precautious with everything. Coming home and leaving our clothes and our shoes outside in the garage, not coming inside like that. And they still got to us. But God knows why He picks certain people to go through this. So I just want to tell you guys to just be safe. Be safe out there. I started getting a hang of it. I started putting 2 plates here when I take the food. That's Natalie's and that's Manny's. Carolina came by and dropped off some stuff, some food, and some cleaning supplies. There's pupusas. She brought me this pretty plant. Made little bags for the girls. Some towels. These mugs. This puzzle. Along with this jewelry maker stuff. But I love you and thank you.
I love you. Welcome. Bye.
Bye. Chelsea brought us this medicine ball that she made for us from Starbucks. And Lyric wrote this. And Lyric said it says, "Get well, Uncle Manny." I'm going upstairs to give the girls their stuff that they got. Tata, I think we can officially start vlogging.
Oh, that balloon is so cute. It's making my dad so happy.
Emily,
Damn.
get that bag.
Which one?
This one, yeah. You want to tell Tia Cara something?
Thank you, Tia Caro. This is cute. You're the best. Thanks. I'm over here smiling. You can't even see that I'm smiling.
Babe, open the door. Babe,
¿Dónde?
that's for you, babe.
¿Quién lo trajo?
Angel.
Thank you.
Do you think we could just start vlogging?
No.
Te voy a traer un té que trajo Chelsea, eh?
Okay.
And my brother-in-law brought this for him. And this. Some NyQuil. Donuts. Aspirin. So he has a fever right now. I'm going to cut this towel. And I'm going to give it to him with some water. So he could put patches on his forehead. See if that helps him feel better. Because I just checked his temperature and it's 101.6. Te estoy poniendo una poquita agua aquí y unas toallas para que te pongas en la frente. Good morning, guys. Today it's Wednesday, May 27th. Manuel had a better night today. Last night he said he slept a little bit more and he had no fever, absolutely no fever he had, so that's really great. Good morning. I hope he continues to get better and no more fever for him. Once the fever stops, then I know that he's doing better. So we'll see how today is before he gets better.
Te tomas esas vitaminas también, ¿eh?
6:09 p.m. and I'm gonna take Manny some food and Natalie some food too. I'm taking Manny some sopa de fideo that I made. I put some carrots and potatoes and a little piece of pupusa. And I'm taking Natalie some more pupusas that the Acaro brought us yesterday. These sparkling water strawberry cucumber, they're really good. Manny's still been having a fever here and there. I get so tired. Natalie, coming up the stairs. And then every time he opens the door, I spray Lysol. Good.
¿Cuánto es?
99.0.
¿Por qué en el mío dice 97?
I don't know, but this is good.
Pues ya tengo bastante tiempo que no me he dado.
Well, ¿quieres que te dé?
No.
I need you to hold on. I need to come back up here and spray.
¿Salgo o no?
No. Oh, it's 9:37 p.m. And I'm taking Emily some cereal. I'm taking Manny some medicine ball tea. And I'm taking Natalie some medicine ball tea as well. So these strawberry donuts, my brother-in-law brought them from Walmart and they are super good. Here we are, back at it again. The time was Angela's cup, and then you can get a little bag of cookies if you want for later. Emily, welcome back to our channel. This will be over and we will have story time. Babe. Okay, babe. Yeah? Uh-huh. Picking up all this trash right here. So today's the next day, it's Thursday, and it's May 28th, I think it is. I don't know. In about 30 minutes, it's going to be 24 hours that Manny has not had a fever anymore, so that's great and super good. He's more alert now. He's more like I feel better, I want to get out, but I told him no, that he can't do that right now. Like, he still needs to wait. He still needs to continue taking our precautions. Making breakfast for them right now. I'll come back in a bit for the girls' drinks. Emily! Your food is there.
Voy a salir a lavarme las manos para poder comer mi comida, ¿ok?
Okay.
Bye, Tata. Hi, Emily. Good, and you? Mari. What? Acá dejaste tu teléfono.
Oh, I didn't notice. Maybe I dropped it. Do you want cold coffee?
¿Por qué lo tienes ahí?
I just left it.
Why? ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Métete.
No, dime qué estás haciendo.
I'm vlogging, babe.
Yeah, she's been recording it this whole time.
Reporting me?
Yeah.
With
don't you know that?
with who?
What do you mean? It's for the YouTube channel.
I just made Natalie some of her favorite famous TikTok coffee.
Are you happy?
I hate that you can't see me smiling. Thank you.
It's 1:35 p.m. and here's a snack. Here's some fruit and medicine ball for Manny and some strawberries and grapes for the girls. Christina just came and dropped off these goodies right here. Stuff for the girls to paint. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool. Brushes. Guys, so here we are. We're back. I'm back. Still alone. I have to be like this until June 3rd. I'm going to make hot dogs wrapped in bacon. Anyway, so as I was saying, the health department called and asked us questions, and they said that Manny needs to be 3 days of feeling good with no fever before he needs to stop isolating himself. And the girls and I will be to June 4th. Or June 3rd, I'm sorry. June 3rd, actually. Because I guess they're counting it the 14 days of from when he started, the actual symptoms, when it really did hit him. We'll be good to go. They said that if we have any more symptoms, that they will, for me to let them know, and they'll send somebody for us to get tested here at the house. And every day they're going to email me stuff to ask me questions on how we're feeling. That's it. Everything's over. We made it, you guys. The hardest days are over. The guy told me that I was been like the easiest case that he's had, because all these other people, they wouldn't isolate themselves. He's like, I have families that have like 8 people living in their homes, and they're still running around, being together, being around the person that got infected. Like they're so careless. And he said, and you took the proper measurements, and that's why you and the girls are still safe. I mean, we're technically not 100% safe, because, oh my god, she scared the shit out of me. So Emily's graduation balloon just started flying in the kitchen, and it just scared the shit out of me. Keeps coming over here. Tyson, stop. Go to your bed. I let him out for a little bit. I've been having him in his cage like the whole week, because I didn't want to, there's a possibility he could become infected as well. So I didn't want to expose him. So for these Mexican hot dogs, I'm going to cut up a tomato and a jalapeno and some onion into little pieces, and I'm going to add that on the top of the hot dog. Okay guys, so here's the finished look for the hot dogs. It has tomato, jalapeno, and onion and ketchup, sour cream, and avocado. Emily just likes her plain. And I'm putting some Doritos there on the side. Yeah, it was really stressful right now. I'll tell you guys story time in a minute. I need to take this food upstairs. Now it's time for the drinks. I only have no mask on. I'm gonna eat. Here's my hot dog, some Doritos, and I'm having this medicine ball tea that Christina brought me. Well, she actually brought it for Manny, but he doesn't want to drink anything cold, so he's not gonna drink it. So I'm gonna drink it. I'm just gonna make him some, but a warm one. Give you some. I'll give you fruit in a little bit, okay, Tyson? Oh my god, you guys. It was so stressful, like a little bit a while ago. Like my chest even hurts. Because I was like, you know, like just running around and like, oh my god, this and that. So when I started making the food, Chelsea's husband, Gage, he was coming over to drop off some more tea. It's a medicine ball tea. I told Chelsea, I'm making Mexican hot dogs. Do you want some? And she's like, yeah. And I said, you know, I don't know how safe you feel with eating, but she didn't care. She's like, yeah, I want some. So I said, okay, just have Gage wait outside for like 4 minutes, but those 4 minutes ended up being like 15 minutes because I'm like washing my hands in between everything that I'm touching as I'm preparing it for her. And then I finally go outside and take it to him, and then his car wouldn't start. So we're still trying to keep our distance, you know, and I'm like, to help you jumpstart it, you know, whatever, trying to figure it out. Anyways, he says, no, I'm just gonna roll it down the street and I'll turn on whatever he did. I was just so scared because I'm like, oh my god, what if he's going down the street and the car is rolling, and as the car is rolling, he like jumps in the car to make sure he, you know, turns it on or whatever he had to do to turn it back on. So I'm like, oh my god, like what if he gets to the end of the street, he can't turn it on or he can't stop it or something. So I'm like just like with the knot in my stomach, like what's gonna happen when he gets to the end of the street? But no, he was able to stop it. I don't know what he did. The car turned on and he took off driving, good like nothing. Then as I'm coming inside, the neighbor comes out, Doña Rosa, and she's like, Maribel, ¿qué pasa con Manuel? And she's like, I know something's going on with Manny because he hasn't been coming out of the house all week. Since last week we haven't seen him, we haven't heard his work truck turn on. And the husband comes up, yes, I was actually gonna call him today and see if he's okay, because usually when you guys go out of town, you guys always let us know or anything when you guys leave the house. He hasn't came out in days, we haven't seen him. So like what's going on? We see people coming by and dropping stuff off. We saw a get well balloon. And I was just like, yeah, he's sick. Whatever, so I had to tell her. She was like, oh my god, like why didn't you tell me, like, you know, we're neighbors, or you need anything, you know, that's what we're here for, and you know, all kinds of stuff. You know, so then I'm out there for like, I don't know how long, but it was so hot. And then I'm just like sweating, and I'm like wanting to come inside. And then I have to come inside and finish cooking and like making the food, preparing everything. And it's like step by step, you know, everything that I'm making, like I'm washing my hands and everything. I take the food upstairs, and then I come back down and I put it in my little tray that I made. And then I come back down, and then I get their drinks, and it's a whole process. And then before I take off my mask, I put all the food away so that way like nothing is contaminated. And then yeah, that's it. So today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We still have a whole 5 more days being like this. Yeah, so you guys be safe and be careful when you guys go out. Then you know what? He's always been really careful and wearing his mask. At night, he takes off his clothes outside in the garage, no shoes, and I don't know how or what in the world happened. Nobody does. Nobody knows. So this is like some weird diseases. I think I'm gonna get a water slide jumper and have other kids come over, have fun. We could grill.
What are you guys doing? Oh, never mind. I heard noises and I just felt like they were coming downstairs. Like, it was normal. Like, I just totally forgot. Like, only God knows why he chose all those people to go through it, who died when it was their time to end. It's sad. Okay, bye, you guys.